Well, who expected that to happen? Because I didn't at first. Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is PD Proudlock, and England are through to the quarterfinals of the World Cup after beating Colombia. Finished 1-1 in the game, but it went to penalties because no, they was still drawn into extra time. And England won 4-3 on penalties. My God, after England are usually garbage at penalties a lot of the time in penalty shootouts. We went and knocked Colombia out, and to be honest, Colombia deserved to be knocked out. The way they were just ganging up on the referee was just absolutely horrendous, in my opinion. Just complaining all the time, especially Falcao. He was getting on my nerves tonight in this game. And so he's getting so bye-bye, off on the plane home early, pretty shortly now. Because he was, the way he was whinging all the time. And even though he scored the penalty shootout, I thought he was crap anyway. To be honest, I've got to say about that. But you're thinking England usually get knocked out in the first knockout game, but well, not today. But I was just, oh my God, I was just really feeling it as when we conceded an equaliser going into injury time. I've got to say about that, and I'm thinking, oh my God, it was when they brought the keeper up as well from the corner. Oh my God, but there was an incident early on in the game which should have seen red all day long, which was from a headbutt onto the chin of Jordan Henderson. Now, why wasn't this looked into in the VAR? What's the point of having VAR if it's not going to be used properly, in my opinion? Absolutely freaking shocking. It's a red all day long. You see red cards given for using your head at any point. You're thinking head to head, is headbutting someone's bad, but when you go for the chin or the jaw, at least, my God. So I'm really annoyed why that wasn't spotted. And I think if that red card was shown to the Colombia's defender, I think we could have seen a probably way totally different game, in my opinion. I've got to say about that, but it was just, I didn't like how Colombia were trying to play, just trying to cheat a lot of the time to try and see if they could knock us out of the World Cup, but not to be. Say about that, but we'll win a penalty, and Harry Kane tucks it away. You've got to say, and cool as a cucumber. Kane has not missed a penalty in this World Cup and is now still in the top scorer in the World Cup. Pardon me, there. On 6 goals, so 3 have come from penalties. The rest have come from like open play. At this rate, so. But you're thinking when they put 5 minutes on the board, you're thinking, oh my God, it was, and I can't believe how we conceded an equaliser in the stoppage time. And you're thinking, my God, extra time at this rate. I've got to say about. But before they got the equaliser, I thought Pickford pulled off a cracking save, I've got to say about that. Yes, he's played for Sunderland, but young keeper got into the World Cup, and what a save he pulled off there, my God. And then they get the corner and the equaliser, you're thinking, oh my God. And just not a lot happening a lot of the time into the extra time. And where do we end up going? Into the penalty shootout. And you think, and a lot of people thinking, we're going out straight away here now. That's us finished. So the Falcao takes the first penalty, which was put in. And then Kane stepped up and pretty much buried that in the bottom corner. Then the Colombia scored their second penalty. And then Rashford got the England second penalty in, blasted that in the corner as well, which you've got to see. And fortunately, they score a third penalty, Colombia, and then you're thinking, my God, where's this going to end? And then Jordan Henderson steps up, and his penalty is saved by David Ospina. And you're thinking, oh my God, here we go again. Absolutely, here we go again. And then Colombia up for the next penalty. And it was and it was hit the bar, and you're thinking, my God, now we've got a chance, at least about that. And then up step Kieran Trippier, and then put his penalty away, and you're thinking, where is this gonna go now? And then here we go, was the save from Pickford. And now you're thinking England have got the chance to do it. One more penalty and we're through. And who is it who steps up? Eric Dyer. Thank you very much. Puts it in. I think Ospina did get a hand to it, but went in, and England are through to the quarterfinals, where we will play Sweden. Hopefully, it'd be really good if we could beat Sweden, and then we're on to the semi-final. At least, and as I said, if we do beat Sweden, we'll either meet the host Russia or Croatia. So it is looking very interesting now. Can England go to the semi-final? And even me, hopefully, go to the final will be absolutely amazing. If it did happen, there is still hope in this tournament to try and get to the final and hopefully win it. But I've got to say, as I said, we've won on penalties. Let's not get too carried away still, because it could catch up with us. And so hopefully, if we beat Sweden, my God, this will be some achievement, I've got to say about that. Hopefully, if we beat, as I said, if we beat Sweden, we're on to the semi-final. But as I said, England in the quarterfinals, so really looking forward. As I said, hopefully England's not going to get too carried away, at least. We'll just see what happens on Saturday at 3 o'clock. Let us know what you thought of the game as well. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. I'd appreciate it if you do. Let us know what you thought of the game. And I will see you all later. Take care of yourselves. Bring on Sweden. Looking forward to it. Let's hopefully get to the semi-final in the World Cup and march on. Let's do this.